And we are live. Greetings and salutations, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, mendicants and supplicants alike. This is your brother from another mother, Frank Monday, coming at you once again on the live jive drive at 5, broadcasting to you via satellite radio on the Tesla system, via Starlink satellites, daisy chained together like a sweaty gay yoga class, pumping and grinding. Insert, exert, repeat, rinse and repeat over and over again, falling out of the sky in a blazing ball of molten metal, crashing to earth with explosive force, sending ionizing radiation in all directions, throughout all times, everywhere, always, with a intellectual pen of spiritual authority, engraving the dictum of the mind on the malleable silicon of the Zuckerberg fake book. Today I wanted to comment on Rudolf Steiner. This one's going out to Charles Marlowe. Rudolf Steiner. I got into Steiner over at Dark Journalist while listening to his shows. Look at this guy. Come on. You want to squeeze it in there? It's tight, bro. I will grant you that it is tight, but you have got a hot rocket, so I think you could squeeze it in there. Not even using any lubrication. Look at this fucking guy. Come on, man. What you doing? Don't fucking pay no ticket for your... What's he in, a Chrysler? Damn. Why am I always getting cut off by American vehicles? Uh-oh. It's only 6 o'clock, man. We gotta get out of this lane. We're gonna wind up with a ticket. Okay. Got out of that lane. Fucking traffic, man. I love it. I love me some traffic. My commute, I've talked about this unlimited amounts of times, but I'll repeat it real quick before I get cut off. I'll tell you guys about this right here. There is a dead zone. We got Wi-Fi everywhere, but there's a dead zone right here between Guomao and Shuangjing, these two parts of the city. Right up here in the Fulicheng area. If it doesn't cut out, I'll be extremely surprised, because there's a kind of paranormal dead zone that has existed it's been here the 20 years that I've been here. So I think there might be some interesting supernatural feng shui going on right here in this little area. If they've worked it out so that I can stay connected as I go through this part right here, I will be surprised, shocked, and surprised. So I'll just keep talking like it's not going to cut out, and if it doesn't, that'll be pretty amazing. So far it doesn't look like it has. It still says live here. So Charles, greetings, brother, beloved brother, here on YouTube. That's where I met Charles. I think I met you in the Dark Journalist chat room, and I try to convince folks sometimes to sub my channel because I'm trying to gather more than 100 subs, and I think it's a fun way to interact with people. And I went, I checked out, I think I checked out your channel, and it seems like you were the one that had the, oh man, here goes another fucking blessed lane. Jesus Christ, I gotta merge. You had a CGI, you were like a big deal in CGI, and I watched your stuff and it looked pretty cool. You had mimicked a UFO. So Rudolf Steiner, I was just listening to The Inner Path of the Mystic by Rudolf Steiner, a 40-minute podcast from the Steiner archives. And I think the guy that reads the Steiner archives is pretty good for like going to sleep at night. But, and I'm not going to knock him because he's done hundreds of hours of that stuff. And you can't knock a brother that's done that. But his, I don't know, the material's pretty dry to begin with, and it requires a multifaceted understanding of the physical body, the astral body, the etheric body, and the soul. And those bodies and their interactions with the individual, the ego, and their interactions with the macrocosm, the cosmos, and the spirit of the cosmos. So it's a lot to take in. I mean, Chinese Taoist internal alchemy and integration with the celestial spheres is far more simplistic than Steiner. And there are some parallels, but the Steiner material is pretty deep. And I'm not discounting it. I'm just saying it's not something that you can get your head around in a day and a night, which I know just from talking with you briefly. And to all of the other folks out there that might tune in and hear this video, hey, is it still live? I'm surprised it didn't cut out. I wonder if you guys heard that. That was a quick conversation with my beloved daughter Ambrosia. Whoa, look at this guy, just going for it. You gotta fucking pay attention on these roads. Unless you like running people over. Oh, there's a couple guys fighting over a bottle of Baijiu. Chinese culture's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll try to wrap this up now that I have made it through traffic incredibly faster than I thought I would have, which is good, so I can chill for a second. Oh yeah, nice. So, where was I? Yeah, Charles, just get on over there. I sent you a link on one of my other videos. Hopefully you'll see it. If you don't see it, go back to the video and check the link. It was in a response to a comment you had left on my last video. I think the one I was talking about Steiner. Steiner's good stuff. Blavatsky baffled me. I've got The Secret Teachings of All Times, and I bought it when I was like 19, and I cracked that bad boy open, and I think I looked at it cover to cover. I looked at every single page, and I don't think there was a single diagram in it. It was all text, and it was all, I don't know where she got it, but it was, some of it was quotations from other sources, and some of it was just endless amounts of what at the time I thought was just speculative. Now that I'm older and I have a much broader reading base into occult studies, I should probably give old Blavatsky a second chance, but I haven't. And at the time, my interest guided me towards Chinese Taoism on a lot of fronts. And I spent a lot of time with the Golden Dawn material and reading Regardie's stuff and Mathers and Westcott and Pike and all of those cats from the 19th century and their interpretations of 15th century manuscripts. And I fell in love with the Arbatel of magic and tried to work on writing my own Arbatel. And I've been working on it, the last 25 years. And it's not to a level where I would present it to the public, but I've learned a lot. And now it's all about a synthesis of Chinese internal alchemy with Western hermetics. So that's the direction I'm taking my stuff in. And if I can stay alive another 20 years, I can put together a decent manuscript that will be worth reading to select individuals. If not, I'm gonna have, you know, collections of notebooks and manuals and stuff, and I just pass it on off to someone else, you know. I'm not gonna get my kids involved in that shit because I think there's better things they can do with their time. And neither one of them really feels naturally attracted to the path of the Magi. When they were little kids, I was teaching them mental magic and wish magic on a small level because they already have so much powerful energy, and they learn to summon things like a snap of the fingers. And so kids can be naturals at that stuff, but the thing that I noticed, the danger in doing magic as an uninitiated and then like from a childlike perspective is the parameters can go askew, and you can stir up things and create collateral damage and collateral trouble that you didn't intend because you don't have the magical parameters of a practicing initiated Magi. So like I said, they got other shit to do. They're kids, they're going to school, they don't need to worry about initiation. If I'm still around, and hopefully I am, Lord willing, and when they get a little older, you know, teenage, 18, 19, 20, and they get curious about it or something, and they're like, hey, Paps, you know, what is this path of magic? And, you know, I'll help to guide them through their coming of age and transitional phases in life. And hopefully with magical ceremony, maybe I can, you know, when they're ready, I can take them to the retreat at Rivendell in Silverado Canyon there in California, or somewhere else, or with another magical school. Even I would even feel happy doing it with, you know, on my own, and just the transitional temples that we can use here in Beijing. And even with the Taoists or the Buddhists and stuff, just attending the light ceremonies. They are what they are, and they give you that reflection in the spirit realm that is certainly helpful. So yeah, I just thought I'd make a quick video and send it out to my Frater Charles Maslow. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, my dear friend, and thank you for subscribing and being and joining me on this journey. And hopefully, you know, you said you might get busy and start making some videos, and I will certainly have my fucking eye out for that. And yeah, that's how it starts, that's how it goes, that's how it flows from one idea to another, building the kingdom. I love y'all good looking, happy, fucking sexy people. You know the drill. As above, so below. The button says finish, but is it really ever finished? I don't know, we'll have to save that question for another day. Until then, into the abodes, and all hail the light bringer.